Caracal cats, also known as the Persian lynx or African lynx, are mesmerizing animals. While many have not even heard of them, those that have will remember them forever. Today, we'll give you Caracal Cat Breed 101, everything you need to know. Where are Caracal cats from? Caracals are native to large swaths of dry desert land. Over the years, they have found homes in Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, and even parts of India. As far as caracals are concerned, the drier the better. Well, not exactly, but they have evolved to subsist on very little water. One such country that the caracal calls home is the Kingdom of Lesotho, which it shares with a handful of other big cats, including the Transvaal lion, the African leopard, and the South African cheetah. While it may not have the grandest reputation among its other feline competitors, the caracal certainly takes the biscuit for cutest cat in Lesotho, and maybe the world. As they are solitary animals, caracals are typically found alone, though may be spotted in mating pairs. Other caracal guides state that caracals are diurnal, but they are in fact mostly nocturnal, meaning that they are mostly active at night. For this reason, they can be difficult to observe in the wild. Caracals come in a variety of hues and colorations, from pale beige to bright orange-brown, sometimes even red, as befits each caracal community's habitat. For example, those whose region of origin is covered in pale brown sand will exhibit fur of a similar color. Evolution at its finest. And that's beside the ears. Number 13, Caracal cat housing as pets. In order to meet their requirements as animals, you must ensure your pet caracal has a large outdoor area in which to roam, sneak, and play. Several acres ideally. This area should be high-fenced and secure. One good example is this large outdoor catio for them to climb and play. If you rear a caracal from a very young age, it'll probably be tame enough not to wreak havoc on your indoor furniture. It will still relish the opportunity to swat birds from low skies and tree branches. But there are examples of well-socialized caracals that interact positively with humans, even strangers. However, it is ill-advised to house in capacity a caracal which has previously lived in a cage. Such animals require very forgiving, captive environments and are unlikely to adjust well. Caracals lack a homing instinct, so will not return if they get out of their enclosure. For this reason, it is recommended to construct a roofed enclosure, like this outdoor cat house. Obviously, installing a roof over several acres of grassland is a giant operation for private pet owners to undertake. But a scared caracal on the loose could cause a lot of damage to unsuspecting livestock and neighbors. Number 12, how big can a caracal kitten grow? Many of those who fantasize about owning a caracal cat are fixated predominantly on the earlier stages of caracal development. Basically, everyone loves the look of a caracal kitten, and who wouldn't? You just can't help it. Caracal kittens are adorable and quirky, but eventually that kitten is going to grow into a cat, a large cat at that. Fully grown caracals can be as heavy as 50 pounds, though most males don't reach more than 40 pounds and females 30 pounds. Adults can grow up to 32 inches in length and stand at 21 inches at the shoulder. They also require 2 to 3 pounds of meat a day. Mostly, wild caracals sustain themselves on small mammals such as rodents and birds, which they catch out of the sky or out of a tree. However, their capacity for taking on much larger prey should be a warning to anyone seeking to tame one. If a cat can take on a springbok, it can take on its owner. It is a medium-sized wild cat with a robust build and shares heritage with lynx and other wildcats. Caracals are excellent, finely tuned, territorial predators with an incredible capacity to leap into the air. Let that be known before taking the plunge into owning this exotic animal. Number 11. When does it stop being a kitten? Caracals, both male and female, become sexually mature at 7 to 10 months, though won't successfully copulate until 14 to 15 months of age. Once ready, they breed throughout the year, another great survival mechanism. The gestation period for a caracal lasts 2 to 3 months and results in a litter of 1 to 6 kittens. In the wild, juvenile caracals leave their mothers at the age of 9 to 10 months, but most caracals fend for themselves before they are a year old. By this time, they are not far off fully grown and know how to take care of themselves. Number 10. What is the lifespan of a caracal? The average lifespan of captive caracals is nearly 16 years, while the maximum captive longevity reported was just over 20 years. For a wild-born female raised in a captive environment, wild caracals tend to live to about 12 years. This is in line with various other types of wild cats, such as Canada lynx and wildcats, slightly longer than cougars and slightly shorter than servals. Number 9. Caracal cat behavior. While mating, caracals will be seen in pairs, but caracals are mostly solitary and hunt for prey independent of each other. They are excellent tree climbers, a skill which allows them to sneak up on unwitting birds and snatch them from their perches or nests. They are also proficient diggers. Burrows serve as dugouts for kittens to grow up in. Caracal kittens spend most of their time in these underground shelters until they are large enough to live independently. Caracals have been tamed and used for hunting since the time of ancient Egypt. But this is tamed in the loosest sense. This does not mean they are evolutionarily wired to be domesticated. The vast majority lives in the wild and hunts for its prey. Number 8. It's an impressively powerful cat. A caracal can reach 3 feet in length and weigh up to 40 pounds. The male is always heftier than the female, but both sexes are powerful and fast. This wild cat is large enough to care for itself and fend off foe, but not quite big enough to go head-to-head with apex predators like tigers and lions. A caracal can leap high in the air to catch birds right out of the sky. These cats are very athletic and capable of easily climbing trees to catch their prey like leopards. Number 7. Their long ears are very sensitive to sound. The long, pricked ears of the caracal cat are always on high alert. Approximately 20 muscles are controlling the pointy ears that help the cat detect the slightest sounds. In the wild, caracals rely on their superb hearing to survive. The long tufts at the ear tips enhance the cat's hearing by funneling sounds into the ears. Number 6. Caracal's durability without drink. Like an economical car which doesn't need to stop regularly to fill up on gas, a caracal can go for significantly longer than its cat cousins without rehydration. Owing to an advanced water storage system and an advantageous ability to squeeze the last bits of liquid from its food, the caracal can safely survive for longer without stopping to drink. This specialist attribute allows it to sustain itself throughout long, distant treks across dry, arid lands in search of nutrition. In short, the caracal cat can roam further from water, which means it can find its own food away from the competition of lions and leopards. Number 5. It's a solitary animal in the wild. During the mating season, caracals are in pairs for obvious reasons. For the majority of the time, however, this cat is solitary and hunts alone. With its great climbing ability, a caracal can sneak up on prey and quickly snatch them up. These cats are also good diggers who will burrow into the ground to extract moles, mice, and shrews. Number 4. Are caracals dangerous? Caracals can run at 50 miles per hour, outrunning such animals as antelopes and ostriches. They are also territorial and primarily nocturnal. They are skilled, tenacious climbers and able diggers, with the ability to fend off predators twice their size. All of this means that you do not want to get on the wrong side of a caracal. Number 3, can they be handled? In theory, yes, they can be handled at a young age and potentially as adults. They can be well-mannered with traditional cat-like attitudes, such as they play and interact on their own terms. You cannot initiate affection at any moment. When they do play, they can be destructive and rambunctious. Number 2, do caracals attack humans? Caracals are notorious for attacking livestock, but rarely attack humans. Many people argue that caracals can be cared for in a manner similar to traditional domesticated house cats, with regular levels of safety and affection, but it cannot be ruled out. Number 1, what do they eat? Caracals, like many other felines, are strictly carnivorous. The bulk of the caracal's diet comprises of hares, rodents, small monkeys, hyraxes, antelopes, and birds, doves and partridges in particular. Larger mammals which fall under the caracal's claw include mountain gazelles, gerenux, mountain reedbucks, and cory busters, as well as the aforementioned springboks. Geography accounts for a lot of the variation. African caracals may eat larger animals, while Asians may eat more rodents. Across the board, they are known for leaving no waste, often storing leftovers in trees and bushes. Caracals can live with very little water, a trait they owe to their ancestors. Those living in more arid climates will extend their territorial range to include a freshwater source, such as a river or oasis. Do let us know in the comment if you are thinking about getting this cat. Please subscribe to All Cats. Thanks for watching.